And good evening. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm Steve Dunn.
And I'm Angelica Thornton in for Deb Knapp tonight. KATU uncovers new details about cell phones purchased to help Terri Horman communicate with two of her closest friends after Kyron Horman disappeared.
On your side, investigator Anna Song is live at the Multnomah County Courthouse now with this new information. Anna, you've also been monitoring grand jury activity again today?
I have, Steve. At least two more witnesses showed up today, but we also learned today how Terri Horman and two of her friends tried to have private conversations because they felt at least one of their phone lines had someone else listening in. Rounding out day 5 of grand jury testimony in the Kyron Horman case, a close friend of Terri Horman answered her subpoena, one of several friends who had her home searched and who underwent polygraph testing. Also appearing before the grand jury, Ben Kiefer, the principal of Skyline School, where Kyron was last seen touring classrooms with his stepmother on June 4th during the science fair. Both spent roughly 2 to 2.5 hours with jurors before slipping out the back door of the courthouse late Friday afternoon. KATU News has learned the role prepaid cell phones are playing in the case. Multiple sources tell KATU News in the days after Kaine Horman moved out, Terri and two friends stayed in communication using such phones. At least one of them was purchased by DeDe Spicher, another by a second friend from an electronics store inside the Lloyd Center Mall. The friend admits to me she used a fake name to buy the phone. She says they were simply trying to have some privacy as they tried to help Terri find an attorney and felt their conversations were being monitored. As a practical matter, she says they also needed phones with AT&T coverage since their Verizon phones didn't have service at the Horman home, where they were all spending considerable amounts of time. What remains unclear is why two additional prepaid phones were purchased at another store in downtown Portland the next day, under the same fake name the friend used to buy hers at Lloyd Center. She tells me she knows those phones were paid for in cash, but she did not purchase them. And just to be clear, that friend did tell me that the phone she bought from Lloyd Center was for herself to use, not Terri Horman. And something to keep in mind, wiretapping is a tool available to investigators so long as they get a judge to sign off on it and as long as they have exhausted other investigative means in the case. Simply having a prepaid cell phone does not avoid a wiretap. Investigators can tap any phone line, a cell phone line, a landline, or otherwise. Reporting live at the Multnomah County Courthouse, Anna Song, KATU News.
Anna, thank you. A reminder for you, the tip line is still open. If you have any information about Kyron's disappearance, here's that number again, 503-261-2847. There is a reward now of $50,000 to help find Kyron.